What's good, Pride Squad, man? It's your boy JR here, back with another video, man. I hope y'all doing good today on this beautiful day, man. As you can see, it is sunny, clear skies out here in GA, man. Feeling real good. But anyway, man, I hope y'all enjoyed the last video. It's kind of bittersweet for me, man. So you see the title, you see the thumbnail. Just wanted to give y'all a quick review, not even too quick, but just a review of this monster that I have right here of a SUV. As you can see, man, it's the 2020 Infiniti QX80, man. This is a huge vehicle. Since I've had it, it's been all right, man. I mean, it's not necessarily my cup of tea, you feel me? But I wanted to do something different, you know what I'm saying? Get something different for the channel just for review purposes. I mean, we already know what V6 Mustangs look like and everything, so just want to do something different, man. So I asked you guys what you want to see from it, and I appreciate all of your feedback and everything. So excuse the wind noise. It's pretty thick out here as far as this wind. I don't know what's going on, but feels good. But anyway, man, so I just wanted to give you guys a review basically of this QX80, man. And those of you who like it, man, don't forget to hit the thumbs up button, you know what I mean, and like, comment, subscribe, man. So anyway, we're just gonna go and get to it. So you all see the exterior. This thing is huge. First thing I want to point out is the weight of this thing. This thing weighs over 5,900 pounds, man. That is super heavy. I thought my car was heavy. I thought the Challenger was heavy, but this thing is extra heavy right here. But one thing I gotta do, I gotta give Infiniti props on is the design. I mean, I think the design looks real good. It looks real sleek, you know what I mean? I mean, it's pretty bulky, especially around the hood area. I mean, that area right there is really bulky for me. And to be honest with you, yeah, she had a fat ass too, which is not always bad. But in this case, you know, it's pretty huge. So when I'm trying to park in my garage, you know, I definitely got to be careful with that. But it's got a whole lot of tech features, you know what I'm saying, that give it, you know, all the safety precautions that you need with this type of monster right here that you're dealing with. So of course, you know, you got your step ladder down here, so that's a good look and everything. You got 20-inch wheels. These are 275 tires that it's sitting on right here. It does have all-wheel drive, and also, you know, all your bells and whistles as far as the cameras, backup sensors. You got your towing down here. I don't know if you can see that perforated line right there, but yeah, that's where your hitch and everything is located. I mean, it seats up to, it says 8 people, but I counted about 7 seats. So, I mean, depending on your situation and how you want to roll down the street, you know, you might be able to get about 8 people in there. But anyway, so just come around here to the front, man. I mean, you got cameras galore. Cameras all over the place, man. So you got a camera right down here, right up under the Infiniti emblem there for your front camera. Of course, you got your sensors right here. It's got adaptive cruise control and all that. You got cameras under the mirror right here. You feel me? I mean, you got cameras everywhere, so it ain't too much gonna be happening that you don't know about. You got your backup camera that you got over here. You also have another camera too for the mirrors. All right, so next here we're gonna take a look at this hood. I'm under the hood. We're gonna pop that, close that up, walk on around here. Just gonna feel for it. Where you at? Right there in the middle. Got it first time. All right, man, here we go. Up under the hood. Look at that. It's a big motor, 5.6 liter, 400 horsepower, 413 pound-feet of torque. 0 to 60 in 5.9 seconds. That's what they say. But man, look at this engine bay, man. This thing it's clean. It's big. That's pretty. That's how you can tell this is luxury. I mean, it emulates power, but it's really more luxurious. Big air filter right here. I mean, this thing only got almost 7,000 miles on it now, so I mean, it's in really good condition. I mean, it looks nice. Looks really good. So, okay, Infiniti, I see you. I see you. All right, we're gonna close that down. So, let me just gonna get off of the outside. Let me just show y'all the interior real quick. So we're gonna hop on the inside. All right, so just taking a quick look at the interior, man. I mean, you see it's got a sunroof, which is real nice. You would think that a car, SUV, you know what I'm saying, this big would have a panoramic sunroof, but don't sweat it. If you really like this car, you can get the limited edition, which has a panoramic sunroof in it, you know what I'm saying? So you can just take the whole top off the thing, you know what I'm saying? And just have the sun blowing all, blasting on everybody. But anyway, so I'm gonna go ahead and hop in here real quick and just give y'all some inside giblets and whatnot. So y'all can see, so we're gonna close this door up. All right, so when you're sitting in here, it's got, hold on, like I'm gorilla pod tripping. The room in this thing is crazy. It is real crazy. I mean, I got a whole lot of leg room, you know what I'm saying? And I mean, it's just, you got all your basic seating functions and whatnot, you know what I'm saying? You got your memory over here, so you can have your 1-2 setting, set it however you want to set it. Let me see what else is not common. I mean, depending on what it is. But let's say like over here, you got like, you can flip your mirrors in and whatnot. So if you ever decide that you're in a tight spot, you know, you can do that real quick. And you got some other stuff over here too, man. I don't know what everything does, but I'm just gonna let y'all know kind of what things kind of do if this thing can focus. All right, so this little button that you see right here, this right here is just the height of your headlights, because this thing sits up real high, so you can definitely expect to be blinding some people with your headlights, which are LEDs, by the way. So you got like 1, 2, and 3 settings, which raise them up and lower them from there. You know what I'm saying? Like power door, I'm not exactly sure what that does, to be honest with you. So, but we're gonna try it out and we're gonna find out. Of course, that's for your car, your trunk. That's for heated steering wheel. This right here is like your alarm, like, you know, like stuff is around you in proximity or whatnot. And you got your blind spot stuff here. Let's see what else we got. Let me go ahead on and crank it up, man. Let me just, let me go ahead on and crank this thing up real quick so y'all can kind of get an understanding. So, of course, it's push to start, put your foot on the brake, crank it up. And as you can see, it kind of moved and adjusted to how I had it set. 2 displays, man. You got one display here, which is for your navigation. As you can see, it's a real nice display. Everything in here is touchscreen, so I mean, it's trying to load up right now, but everything in here is touchscreen. It does have Apple CarPlay, and then one thing I noticed that I did like, that lets you know it's 2020, is the fact you got a USB-C connector here. You got a USB-C connector here on top of the USB, the regular USB port. You do have a few connections here, man. I will say this. So, you know what I'm saying? Let me just see, just looking at some different stuff. Of course, you got your heated seats right here. Feel me? So that's normal. That's normal. Okay, and then now here you got all kind of buttons. This right here, this knob right here, really controls. If you look at the navigation, you twist it. You know what I'm saying? It does that. It gives it just basically, so you don't have to reach up and touch it. You can just control it with this right here, and do all of that. And also you got the camera button, so that shows you your camera stuff. So if you press it, and that's the outside view. You can press it again. It just switches it up. It shows you what's on the other side of the car. Press it again, backup camera right there. And we back to the navigation. Okay, so then you have a few different modes that you can put this in. You got tow mode, which you know is a beast, and you have snow mode, and then you can turn your traction off. This right here is just for aesthetics. You would think it turns or something, but it doesn't. Okay, so but other than that, man, let me see, everything else is pretty basic. One thing I did notice that I really did like was the blind spot for the mirrors. There's an indication light right here, so that's really cool. You know what I'm saying? Normally you would see it on the light, I mean on the mirror itself, but in this case you see it right here on the corner, which is, you know, it lets you know, I feel like it lets you know better, because when you see your mirror, see the light in the mirror, I mean, it's not as, you know, defined. But also, let's see, what else is it I noticed? Okay, this mirror right here, this mirror is dope. So you have your regular mirror where you can see, you know, just as you would normally do. or whatnot. But then when you flip it, yeah, it's like its own yeah, it's its own screen. It's got its own camera. It's not even using a backup camera, which is dope as well. So I'm still trying to get used to using that, which I ain't really trying to get too used to it because I'm ready to get my stuff back. But anyway, so I mean, that's something real cool to do. That is not touchscreen, which is still cool. But yeah, so you know, you got your garage controllers. You can change it, different things like that on the mirror right here. Of course, you know, you got your sunroof up top, which is actually pretty small, man. I'm surprised, you know what I'm saying? Like, y'all can't really see, but like I can almost spread my whole hand out over the entire opening. I think that this vehicle is a little bit too big to have this small ass sunroof, but you know, that's just me. Y'all be the judge of that. Okay, so while we up front here, I'm gonna go on and show you this compartment setting here. If I can get my finger on there. All right, so you got a real big compartment setting here, like for storage or whatnot, whatever you want to put in here. I think this is dope. This is a pretty big space. You would think it might have more connections, but I guess since you have the 3 up front here for the USB port and the 12 volt adapter right there, that'll be enough. And it's looking like something else might be able to be done with this. I'm not sure, but we gonna try that out real quick. Let me put that down. And is it something? Okay, it's a button back here. Ah, okay, so yeah, you press a button back there and it opens up the top portion of it. It still gives you access to the inside. You just don't have to worry about opening it from the front. Okay, all right, cool. So that's everything up here for the front portion. The sound system, honestly, it sounds pretty good. It's a Bose system. It is a Bose system, so come on now, get with me. Yeah, so it's a Bose system. So that sounds really good. Let me see, let me just get you. Yeah. It's got some knock to it, man, but I mean, it sounds pretty good. And so I ain't complaining about that at all. All right, so what we gonna do, well, what I'm gonna do right now is I'm gonna turn on some AC, cause I'm hot. What's wrong with them? I don't know what's going on, but it's hot. All right, yeah, we're gonna get this AC rolling here. Boom, boom. There we go. So, all right, so what I'm gonna do now, we're gonna hop out. I wanna see what this power button, what this power door thing does. What is that? I don't know what that is. Maybe that's for the trunk. All right, yeah, I'm gonna turn it off and then I'm gonna try to open the trunk up. We're gonna see. We're gonna come back to that. All right, we gonna hop out, step out. Yeah, I'm not that tall enough, but not that tall. All right, so let's go and hop in the back seat over here. So looking at the back, this middle row right here, I am pretty impressed with the space in this thing. So let me go and hop in. Head hit the top just a little bit. All right, here we go. So this is me sitting in the back. You know what I'm saying? I got plenty of room. Of course, you can't slide it back and forth or whatnot, but yeah, man, I got plenty of room back here. Big armrest right here in the middle, you know what I'm saying, for the center console. Got your cup holders in the middle, so that's dope. Feel me? Let's see what else we got going on right here. Some more storage, of course, which is cool. And yeah, so I got my baby seat over here on the side. You know, I had to look out for her. So she definitely gonna have enough room. Make sure she keep her feet off the back of that. Don't want them problems. Let's see, we got some vents up top here, man. So you got your lighting and you got some ventilation going on all the way to the back, actually, which is cool. You know what I'm saying? And I like your hand, you can hold on to this as you're getting in and out, because this thing is kind of tough getting in and out of. All right, so then when we look down below here, okay, there's a button where you can open up for your storage. And then you got two, okay, cool, you got two USB connections back here. So that's dope. That's dope. Then you got your own air situation. Boom, you can press that. Yeah, I can hear it. That's cool. So, oh man, I can feel the air too. So yeah, you got your own controls back here with your vents and everything, which feel nice. You control. I like that. That's pretty dope. What's this guy doing at my job, man? Leave. You're done. Leave. Okay. Anyway, so yeah, this middle row here is pretty cool, man. I like the middle row. This ain't too bad right here. So what we're gonna do next is we're gonna go out and hop in this third row because it's got a third row. We're gonna see what the third row is hitting like. Hold on, man. Let me make sure I can see y'all. So yeah, we're gonna make sure this third row is seating cool. So let me go get back here real quick. Yeah. Come on. Getting in and out of this thing is a hassle. All right, so this is right here where we're gonna flip the seat. Let me put this down. It's my OCD. All right, so I'm gonna flip that. Hey, one click, boy, and that thing done. I like that. That's what's up. All right, we're gonna take a couple minutes right quick because I gotta change my battery. Talk amongst yourselves. Shout out to Floss Carter on that. All right, and we back. So that was a real nice flip up right there. Let me just put that down one more time. I haven't seen many SUV seat flips in a while, you know what I'm saying? But that's pretty damn quick right there. I like that. And this right up. What is that? What is that? I'm gonna take that out real quick. Y'all probably know what that is. If you've been following the channel, you know we constantly doing stuff to the cars and stuff, so y'all might know what that is. I'll tell y'all about that later. But okay, so hopping in the back. Hopping in the back. We got a 1, 2. Oh, okay. All right. So we back here in the back seat now. Come on, smart camera. Yeah, acting kind of crazy. Hold on, let me flip the seat back here. Get down there like that. Flip this motherfucker. Come on. All right, so this is me sitting in the third row, man. I'm looking. I mean, it ain't. Oh shit. The wind is tripping. Okay, so this is not. It's not too bad. It's not like extremely comfortable though, cause you see, man, I got my feet. My feet are like, my knees are kind of up. I mean, it's not bad, but you know, it ain't like the most comfortable. You feel me? So I think though, you know, if you got some, you know, for the kids, smaller kids, you know what I'm saying? I think it's not too bad. You don't have any no USB ports, no connections back here. All you have really is this button here, which I'm assuming just basically pops this seat up. Headroom is cool. Like I said, I mean, but I ain't really no huge dude anyway like that, except in the gym. But yeah, it's all right back here. And then you got a little seat belt right up there, you know what I'm saying? So that's for this person that may sit in the middle right here. So so yeah, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. I don't know where the hell 8 come in at, unless you just stretching the motherfucker out all the way down the middle, or just sitting up here or something, which is illegal. Yeah, so I mean that's it, man. For the inside, that's not too bad. So let me see what this button do. Press this button here. It's got the little pop-up. Boy, this wind got some stuff going on. Let me go and pop this open here. Oh no, that's, oh, okay. So that's a recline button. So the seat behind me moves. Okay, so this right here is kind of reclined right now. Ah, I see. All right, so yeah, it gives you a little more room if you, yeah, if you seat it back. Okay. All right, so now how I get out of here? So pop that. Boom, like that, which I don't see why anybody would be in the back without somebody sitting in the middle. Okay. All right. Oh yeah, if you're an adult trying to get out of this joint, you're gonna have a hard time. Sheesh. All right. So yeah, so that's that pretty much. We're gonna put you back down. Throw that up like so. All right, so I turned the power door switch off earlier, so we're gonna see. Yeah, that's what that controls. So you press that button and typically it will come up on its own. Oh shit. So now it doesn't. But anyway, this is the cargo space in the back. Okay, so we got some controls back here. So this is also for the seat, which is kind of slow, but you know, it is what it is. So you can kind of set that up like that, so you can have a little bit more room back here. For those of you who are kind of set on some numbers right here with the cargo space at the back, so with the seats up like they are right now, back here in this space you would have about 16.6 cubic feet of space, and with the seats folded down you have about 95.1 cubic feet of space. So which is, it's not bad. It's not bad. You just gotta, you know, plan ahead for whatever you're doing. But anyway, so that's pretty much it there. So let me get, I got some of my junk in the way over here, but so we let this up. That looks like a front plate there, and I don't know what this is. Manual. Okay, so that's the manual right there. I'm gonna let y'all have that. That is, put that down there. Spread all that out right there. Cool. All right, so. Oh wait, hold up. You do got one. So you got a connection right there. You just had to have an extra long one to run up to the back. All right, so up here we got this button. Press that, and typically it will go down if the power door was on. So let me run back up here. I'm gonna turn this power door switch on. Boom, boom, like that. All right, so now we back here. There we go. Now it comes down on its own. All right, so that's not bad, man. That's not bad. Fuel door, of course. That's just a typical, you know, unleaded fuel is recommended, but premium fuel for maximum performance. Okay, so as far as the performance is concerned, this right here is my wicker bill, y'all. This is the wicker bill. We're gonna throw that in the back. As y'all know, that install is coming next. As soon as I get my baby back. All right. So now we inside. Cool. That ain't bad right there. So what I'm gonna do now, man, I'm just gonna take it around the block just a little bit. You're gonna see, uh-oh, hold up, I missed the storage space here. Oh shit. You got all kind of hiding places in here for stuff. All right, anyway. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead on and, you know what I'm saying, just kind of drive it just a little bit and just see what, you know, a little bit of pickup does and all of that. Hold on, safety first before we do that. All right, so now I have driven it, you know what I'm saying, for a couple days, and I mean, it's not bad. It's big, it's bulky, you know, it moves fairly, I say at takeoff it moves fairly quick, but you would assume, well, you would know that for a car or SUV that's almost 6,000 pounds, it's not really gonna move that quick because there's a lot of weight. So even though it has 400 horsepower, you're not really gonna feel it. You can somewhat feel the torque, so it's it is a little torquey, but like I said, almost 6,000 pounds, man. You can't expect it to move that fast. So, but I mean, it is a decent, you know, it's a decent look. It's a decent look. So just want to show y'all a little bit right here. Not a whole lot. Just coming down the street. It's a real smooth ride. I gotta give it that. It is a real smooth ride. Once I come to a stop, man, I'm gonna show y'all this display bust this U-turn once these slow people get out of my way. Hashtag bars. But I mean, it's a real smooth ride, and I can tell though it's got a lot of body roll. Y'all see how high it sits up. Y'all see how high it sits up. It's got a lot of body roll. I don't really care for that too much. Let me see, can I go in here? It's private property, but I don't care. I'm gonna turn around. Y'all will be all right. It is a quiet ride too, so I gotta give it that. It is definitely a quiet ride. So real quick, I just want to show y'all what I have on the display right now is a compass. So like with the display here, it's real, it took me a little minute to figure it out, but this is the display. So you got your compass, you got your radio, then you got your auxiliary gauge, which shows your oil and oil temperature and the battery. And this right here is your trip, I believe. Well, no, I don't know. No, that's actually like if you're if you get too close to something, it'll pop up. It'll show you that you're close to something. And then you have your lane assist here, your blind spot and everything. It'll tell you where stuff is if you want to leave it on that. Then you got your air pressure, tire pressure sensor right there. And then any warnings that you get also show up right there as well. And then your fuel economy, which is right there. Now, one thing that I wish it did have, I wish it just showed the speed, like right there. You know, give me a digital display of the speed. So I wish it had that, but it doesn't have that. But on the steering wheel here, you have your controls where you can change your radio station, you know, and select different things. You got your volume button here, voice recognition, phone buttons, and of course on the other side you have your cruise control and everything like that. Okay, so let me go on in. Let me see if I can let y'all hear, see if you can hear, you know what I'm saying, what it sounds like at takeoff. So yeah, just listen to it. That's actually not bad. Like I said, it's got some pretty good pickup to it. It's got a pretty good pickup. It's got a nice little V8 growl too, you know what I'm saying? So it don't sound like nothing small. That's not bad. It's got some nice, like I said, it's got some decent torque to it. The torque is about 413 pound-feet of torque, so that's cool too. But overall, man, I mean, this is not meant to be like a muscle, you know what I'm saying, speed demon type of, it's an SUV, man. It's a large SUV. I would even say it's probably one of the kings of SUVs. It is probably one of the kings of SUVs because it definitely has everything. It pretty much has everything that you would want in an SUV. If you're taking a long trip and you're with the family, you know, you got your kids in the back, I think this is the perfect vehicle for that. You know what I'm saying? So you can have a definite comfortable ride when you're now hold up, let me show y'all this real quick. Man, I'm backing up, so I want y'all to see what I'm looking at here. So I like these cameras, man, especially when you're backing up and stuff. See, this is as you can see, I'm not straight. I'm doing that right there. Y'all see how I'm parked? Hold on, let me try that one more time. Make sure I get this thing right. Make sure I get this right. Alright. Swing that around like that. Yeah. So yeah, this is my camera setting right here, so you can see, you know, my lines and everything. I'm not parked straight, I'm real crooked, but you know what? This is how I park right now, because this is how, you know, this is how you park when you don't have, when you're an essential worker. When you don't have non-essential workers here, this is how you can park. This is how I park every day. But anyway, man, so that's it. I don't know, man. I'm trying to think if there's anything else that I left out, man. If y'all got any questions, man, if you think I might have left something out, drop a comment below. I asked a question, you know what I'm saying, I'll answer. I'll have this for a little while, so I'll be able to play with it, you know, and do everything like yeah, I'm definitely gonna give y'all a like and dislike video and all of that. But if it's your first time at the channel, man, don't forget to hit the thumbs up button. Go on, hit the subscribe button, man. I look at the analytics, man. I see people who watch the videos, you know what I'm saying, and you might as well just go on and subscribe. You might as well just go ahead on and do that. So you know what I'm saying, when I'm posting videos, you want to hit the bell notification for that right there. And I'm gonna also give y'all an update. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna get that to you right now. So I heard back from my insurance company. Well, I didn't hear back. I actually went on my app and I saw the estimate of how much things are supposed to cost. So basically what happens is I took my car there. They gave me an estimate based off of what they saw before they took anything apart. I was gonna try to go there and see if I could get some, some actual footage of them taking apart and stuff like that, but I don't think the owner's gonna let me do that because of, insurance purposes and all of that. But I will see if they can give me some photos so I can get that to y'all too. But what I will say is I looked at the estimate repair, the repair estimate, sorry. So what they're saying, once it pulls up, come on. All right, yeah, this is a pretty long list, but before they have taken it apart, this is the gross total comes out to about $2,347.71 to basically fix everything. So what I'm seeing, I mean, it's got a whole lot of stuff going on up here, y'all, so I'm just bear with me, man. But of course, I mean, y'all saw what the damage was to the quarter panel on the outside, the rear bumper, even my and I'm gonna point this out too, but my tail light on the left side was also chipped too. So if I don't see that fixed, yeah, I'm gonna be taking it back. I mean, I want nothing broken on my shit, you know what I'm saying? And I don't actually see that up here, so I might have to reach out to them about that. But basically, this is the estimate before they took it apart. So they're probably going to be taking it apart in the next couple days or so, and then the body shop will give them the estimate, I guess, for underlying stuff or stuff that you couldn't visibly see. But when I get more information, man, I'll let y'all know. Sometimes what I may do, if I don't give you information in the video, I'll give you information on the community tab. So make sure you guys look out for my updates and my posts on my community tab, because I'll definitely be doing that too. Again, the other day, ZL1 add-on sent my wicker bill, so I finally got that here. I'll probably be doing an unboxing on that, just an unboxing video to let y'all see, what it looks like and everything. And when I get my baby back, then we gonna go on and throw that on. But anyway, man, I just wanted to give y'all the information. I'm gonna update y'all as I find out everything. But anyway, like I said, man, if this is your first time on the channel, go and hit the like button, subscribe. Let's talk about it in the comment section, man. And if you're on social media, you know what to do. JRTProductions 3 on IG, JRTProductions on Facebook, J_Rocks3 on Snapchat. DM me on IG. That's where I get back to all y'all, man. So y'all make sure y'all stay safe out here in these streets. You won't have to be going through this stuff like me, man. I mean, it happens, but it is what it is. So I'll holler at y'all in the next one, man. It's JR, man. Y'all hold it down. I'm out. Peace.